in demonstrating your impact and identifying and establishing your metrics for success, identify what success looks like in your arena. Also identify what it looks like to you and your organization. And so there could be like subtle differences there. And one example is in the maternal health space, there are common references to the disparity in birth outcomes for Black birthing families. Now, many times providers assess success based on maternal mortality. And that is one measure. But in comparison, Kimberly Seals-Allers, a prominent maternal infant health strategist, assesses success by reported joyful, successful birth, where families are supported and treated with dignity in their birthing journeys. So keeping in mind, this largely depends on your goals, and be clear about the metrics that are given to you, but also be clear about your internal metrics as well, because that's going to help with your narrative development and really telling your story. Along those lines, make sure you share your success stories. So if you have testimonials, you have really good feedback, make sure your audience knows about it. Make sure make sure you know how to connect with them. So learn where your audience receives their information. So again, is it on social media? Is the best way to engage with them through a newsletter? Is it, anything like that? So just really knowing who your audience is and how they like to connect, but make sure you're collecting qualitative data. So survey responses, quotes, positive feedback. Just make sure that you're gathering as much information as possible so that it helps to reinforce that demonstration of impact for your organization. So here we have a few resources. Please take a look at them, check them out. If there's anything on here that you haven't seen or something that you haven't seen in a while, it might really be worth it to check it out. One that I would like to call out is Nonprofit Quarterly, and that's under donor engagement resources. I always say if you're trying to catch a funder, you have to think like a funder. So I like the donor engagement resources in particular because it kind of helps people to understand, like, what is the funder reading? What are they interested in? What are the things that they are engaged with? And that's, you can learn that even from talking to them, but try to be connected and tapped into those things too. So check out the grant writing resources, check out the donor engagement resources and the financial planning workshops. And, there are many, many, many other resources, but this is just something to kind of get you started. So the action challenge, I challenge you rather, if there is something from this presentation that you've seen that you like, put it into action. Even if it's just signing up for a newsletter, do something that you haven't done before. And even if there was something that you have done, but maybe you haven't done it in a while, that still counts. So do that. And just try to disrupt your normal operations in the ways that you're doing things. So that's the action challenge. How do you implement this in your day-to-day? And if you found any of the information I shared to be helpful, and or if you'd like to get one-on-one time to discuss your funding needs, think about strategy, schedule an appointment with me. And I love this stuff. Please reach out to me. My Calendly link is on the screen on that QR code, and I look forward to connecting with you.